Hello, hello. Okay. 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 Um, so today we're going to be trying to finish up the inking for this project. I might have to stand up every now and then because there's still some things in the background that I need to be doing, but I have been waiting for a while to do those things and they haven't popped up. So if they pop up during stream, then I'll have to take a quick little BRB. But with that said, I think we're just gonna hop right in and start working on this again. I want to work on the pool. I want to work on the feathers, and then we can start tackling the clothing. The clothing is gonna take a little bit of extra work, just because I have to resketch parts of it. Mostly so I have a little bit of a clearer picture going in. But I am happy to say that all of my future recordings from now on will be able to immediately go onto YouTube right after stream. So y'all will be able to watch the VODs and stuff like that and find what you need if I happen to talk about something. Also, I have started putting up highlights in a tutorial section on Twitch. So if you go to the VOD section on Twitch, there should be a new folder that says tutorials specifically, and we will be putting anything that we stamp as tutorials into that little box thing. So any tips and tricks that I give will be immediately in there, and I will try my best to label them correctly for y'all. So with that said, I hope you have your snacks and your water, and we can get started. Okay. Hopefully I won't have as much lag as I did the other day, though it seems to still be a little laggy for some bizarre reason. I don't know why there's so much lag. I really need to do a whole systems check just to make sure that the lag stops. Okay, so okay. Also, we can listen to whatever music we want to now. So if you guys do have requests, we can listen to those. And they won't interfere with any of the YouTube VODs. So yay. Okay. We're actually going to do a different layer. That's just the raster layer and sketch in here. Just to get a better, clearer picture about what we want to do. Let's see, make sure this isn't multiply. Oh no, I actually don't know where I put the reference for this top at, which is not very good of me, not very responsible. Oh, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm very late today though, and I'm very sorry about that. Talk about my inconsistent scheduling. I am very inconsistent at the moment. But yeah, welcome back. Happy to see you. Oh no. I'm not gonna play that one. Let's play that one. Okay. But yeah, we can play whatever music we want now. Right now we're playing my meme soundtrack. Just because I like a lot of meme music. And also I'm just extra excited to have all my music available to me now. But yeah, welcome. Yay. I think I'm gonna use something lacy here. Let's also grab this decoration brush. And just add there we go. Basically have this as a placeholder while I figure out what other patterns I want. Don't know if I want a zipper there either. Making lasagna? Nice. Okay. Hold on, I'm replying to a text. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Again with the lag. Okay, I don't know what's happening with this lag. This stuff should not be lagging this much. Especially not my Clip Studio. Yeah. Yeah, I like my memes. But I'll try my best to keep it at least somewhat decent memes. I know I have a few meme songs in here that are like, what's the word? I would only torture very select people with those songs. Oh, I also need to turn that off. But yeah, I figured out all the things that I needed to do for my little display thingy, or music thingy. So everything that goes on stream is one, but then like everything that I don't want on stream is like set to like a different track, and it excludes music from that track. So what am I looking for? Oh, right. Okay, I am looking in the right spot, just not in the right section. Yeah, I wanted that. Or maybe a thinner one. Yeah, maybe thinner. Right now we're just using stencils to like basically just roughly place the idea of something down. Because I don't know if I want laces here just yet, or not, or at all actually. Ooh, actually, that looks really pretty. Yeah, I like that. And then I want lace. I want lace in places. Yes, like this, actually. Depends on how crazy I want this lace, though. And, like, just to be clear, like, I typically just use these as, like, just placeholders. And then I hand draw the rest of it. Yeah, I want a little bit more of a flare here. That needs to be like that. What's this one? This one... No. Yeah, I like the sharper ones. I don't think this one will work for any of the designs. That's something else. Aha. I don't think this one will work for anything. I swear I got more lacy brushes than this, or maybe I just liked them on the thingy. Nah. Yeah, that's good. There's missing... I'm missing... Okay, those are the stockings. I actually do need that brush for later. Be an issue. I would love to just laugh in your face, but I was finding it hard to miss you when you're the one running the place. Yeah, we're gonna be needing these for stockings. It's gonna be really good. Cool. And the reason why we're just slapping them down here, besides the fact that I'm just going to be drawing over it again, is because when it comes to details and stuff like that, it's best to, or at least I found it easier to just like ease my mind of like what looks good and what doesn't look good. Which is why I just use a whole bunch of like stencil brushes to put down the detail and be like, okay, I like the way that this specifically looks. And then I can adjust it to something more. No. That's probably also going to be the same netting color as we just used earlier. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're just going to make it thinner though. So we do that. Texture. Okay. Probably 35. Yeah, that's thin enough. Cool. And so yeah, we'll do this as 35 as well. And this all will be the same texture as well. So we'll have reoccurring textures happening. I still need to grab. Where are you? Because I want to add some of these star brushes, some of these star beads to parts of this, I think. Maybe even the belt. Probably the belt. Yeah, I'm probably going to add it to the belt. Here we go. Yep. I want this. Okay, I know what I want here. I want a point. And I don't think I'm going to get it with this texture, so I'm going to definitely have to. My turtle. He is the my turtle. Okay. Okay, I just need like one more lace brush just for this little bit right here. And then maybe a little bit more of laciness around here. Okay, those are all my Celtic stuff, but I need. I'm very surprised about how little lace I have. Yeah, I don't like that. Just doesn't look good. Nope, that also doesn't look good. This is a little annoying. What's this? I might use this. Nah, too decorative. I might use parts of this though for the design here on the chest. Oh, there's a... Wait, do I just have two? That's weird. That makes me a little sad. Psh. Oh well, I'll do it this way then. No, that's just not gonna work. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna have to actually show y'all how to find assets on Clip Studio as my little lesson for today. So we're gonna do a quick save. Waiting for it to save. Alright, finish saving. The reason why you should save before you go into the Clip Studio asset page is solely because sometimes just like it makes Clip Studio crash when you don't want it to. Also, why is this here? Hold on. There we go. All right. Anyway, click this button to open the Clip Studio app thing. I'm gonna have that open. And just so I don't spoil anything, I'm not gonna show the window just yet, but as soon as it finishes loading, there we go. Okay, come on. There we go. All right. Now I can switch this. All right. So a window will pop up. I'm not showing the whole window because it shows a line of your works, and some of my works are spoilery. But you want to hit this Clip Studio Assets thing, and it should log you into your asset window. If you haven't explored this in Clip Studio and you've just been like hearing about all this cool stuff, this is where people find most of their cool stuff. You can find 3D models, you can find all kinds of cool stuff. So if you haven't explored this, then I highly recommend exploring it. But we're gonna go in here and look for lace brushes. Ooh, that's a good one. Little bat. That might work with the goth look. Let's see. Ooh, this one also might work with the goth look. We got a few really nice lace brushes here. Some of them will cost gold. Gold is real life currency, which is this little gold thing right here. And then CP is Clippy points. Clippy points or Clippy tokens are an in-house currency. You can get it by uploading your own assets, and like having them be free for 46 hours or something like that. Basically 2 days. Like if you upload an asset and have it free for 2 whole days, you will get a free supply of Clippy points, but you can also get Clippy points through special events that happen. So, and like usually like an extra little window will pop up over here on the left-hand bar when a special event happens for Clip Studio. So you can get like a whole bunch of really cool stuff. So there's this master pack over here. I think I might get that. There's a few master packs here. Some of these look really awesome goth. Decisions. Ooh, I actually like this one for the trim. So I think I will go with, let's see, how much Clippy points do I have? I have enough gold. I can just start purchasing stuff with my gold. Gold typically comes in like $1,000 packs. So if you, so $1,000, excuse me, not $1,000. I misspoke there. Don't take it, it's not $1,000, guys. It's much cheaper than that, promise. 1,000 coins, excuse me, is I think $10. So like each gold, like each 10 pieces of gold is like 30 cents, it's like 10 cents. So like this is actually 30 cents for gold, I think. Pretty sure that's the math on it. So purchase with gold. So we're going to take that one. As soon as you start downloading it, this little thing on the top will start going off and it'll start downloading for you. So we're going to get one more pack of lace and then I'll show you where to find it in your little thingy. Maybe 2 more packs because some of these packs are really cute. I think this one will give me all of the packs for a cheaper cost. Except for the one that I just bought, which is the t-shirt one. Because all we need is the pattern, because we're going to be drawing it in our own style anyway. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll spoil myself. I'll just buy that. Okay, that should be enough. So now it will start going down and you can see how the progress is going if you click the little button here. Okay, there it goes. This one might take a little bit longer because it has a lot more in the pack. But once this finishes downloading, we can go back to the piece and start working on it. And I'll show you where to find it. I'll also show you more organization tips on Clip Studio. If you guys want me to bookmark this, let me know and I will make it into a clip. But if it's just not relevant, then I will not stamp it. Now the new shit is this download. It's taking so long. Well, it's a good time to take a sip. Stop. It moves so fast and can't keep up. Boom ba 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 da ba da da da. Oh my gosh, please hurry up. Internet, I swear. hopefully this can stay in the background while I keep working on this. Because I still need to... I know I want little thingies here. I think I'm going to actually make the little sash go between these fingers right here, just so it looks a little bit more real. There we go. So this sash will go in front, this sash will go behind. And we want to make sure I think I might actually also add just like a little bit of decor right here. Just a tiny bit. So we're doing our final little touches to make sure that we get everything that we want out of this. I think I might do a little collar thing here. Make sure that this is okay. Oh, I think that was the sound of it finishing. Nope, almost done. I'm going to add less wrinkles to the sash here. Not as many wrinkles. We don't need that many. At least I don't think we do. Make sure that it follows the forms. Okay, cool. Alrighty. The night of fun. And then add the wrinkles here. Add the wrinkles here. Alright, cool. I think I will add a little bit of a band here. So we'll add a little bit of more texture here as well. Just all these details. Add all the details. I love details. Oh wait, right. It's not a full corset. It's only a part corset. I think I might actually just make clasps. Make it clasps instead. Yeah, I think I just make it just clasps. We'll make this velvety. Yeah, it saves so much time just to be able to just slap it down and be like, I know where I want it, and then you draw over it with your own, like, your favorite brush and stuff like that, what you want to use, because it will keep it to your own style, but also, like, just, like, again, like, give you ease of mind of, like, I know what I want here, so you don't have to, like, experiment as much with, like, where you want, like, the exact shape to go. Okay, I think the download is done. Let me check. Yep, download is done. Okay, clear completed. Close. I'm going to save before I close the window. Oops. I accidentally dragged. Save. There we go. All right, cool. And then we will change it to that. Okay. And then we will close this. Okay. All right, so it's going to take it a little bit, but our materials and downloads should appear here. Here we go. Come on, load in. Well, some of it loaded in, but all of your materials, like, most of the time it'll just, like, it'll look like this, but all your materials are just in here. And you can even create folders to hold specific things. Like, I have stuff for specifically my watermarks that I can just drag and drop. Have it for the comic that I work on, that I help Purpa with, and contracted to do. So I have assets in here that are specifically for that. And then Clip Studio has their own set of, like, categorized stuff that just goes into their own little set of folders that are unique to Clip Studio. Typically, when I get new assets, this is something that is a little bit it's a little bit of a hard habit to get into, and I still haven't mastered this habit. But the habit is basically taking the time to separate your materials. Like, for instance, I got this new material. What I should be doing with it when I get to organizing it, I should be dragging and dropping this into brushes. This whole folder needs to be dragged and dropped into brushes, and then into patterns or into clothing, because then it will be organized. Unfortunately, one of Clip Studio's updates kind of scrambled up my organization list. I hope it doesn't happen in the future. If it does happen in the future, I will try to figure out a roundabout, another way of fixing that to update you guys on. But yeah, like, typically I just, like, try to drag and drop and organize it as soon as I get a new asset. Where's the other one? Also, you can download almost about anything. I'm looking for the lace. Where? I just got it. What the frick frack? Is it all in here? No. Did it not download? I'm confused. That's bizarre, because they should pop up into here. And for some reason, they're not. Which is very weird. So I'm going to go back into here. Let's try that again. Let's make sure that it actually downloads. Anything that you download, you can easily find. You don't have to repurchase it. You just have to, it's just a tedious task of like going back to your materials, going back to like one of your windows. Going to downloads. The material already exists. Download and override. Yes, just download and override it all because it's not appearing because we need those brushes. So while that's going on, I'm going to grab this brush, one of these brushes. Oh, I'm going to grab this one. All right. Once you find the material that you want, make sure to go to the right sub view thing. Let me see. I need my decorative brush. Okay, here they are. So decorations. Want it into clothing. I'm going to drag and drop. I recommend only dragging and dropping the ones that you're going to use, because if you just drag and drop all of it at once, one, it's going to take a very long time, and two, you're probably not going to use every single one of these brushes, and it will clog up your Clip Studio in general. So just like keep that in mind when you are dragging and dropping assets in here. Something that I'm slightly confused about is if there's any colored versions. Nope, there's not. There doesn't seem to be. Some brushes come with the option of toggling colors, like you can pick any of these of your colors and your subcolors, and it will make that brush that color. It doesn't look like this brush does that, because you can see here, typically you can see in this little window right here if the brush can do that, but it doesn't look like these brushes do that. So that's another reason why like some of these like assets, like it's best to just use them as like a little placeholder while you're figuring stuff out, as opposed to like the flat thing. You can create a clip layer to get the color that you do want. Like for instance, like I'm gonna just put all the black and dots and stuff that I want in here and what have you. If I want like a whole bunch of like little dot things here and stuff like that. But then I can do this and then make this a clipping layer and then add the color that I actually want over everything. So like there's workarounds to brushes like this, where it's just like it won't let you do certain things and all that. So there's workarounds. Yeah, like, and just to get back to the topic of like the lace and stuff like that. Lace is 100% intimidating to do by hand. Just like I don't want to think about it. Which is why I use a brush to just like slap it in there. for that very reason. I don't like I just don't like hand drawing lace. It just takes too long for me. Or at least like I don't like free hand drawing lace. I don't mind doing like a little like it's like, oh okay, I know what this looks like kind of thing. But if it's like the detailed lace that I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just use a brush and then try try my best to connect it with my other ink brushes to make it look as seamless as I can. But yeah, like I don't like to do hand drawn like super duper lace, if that makes sense. I rather rely on the brush at that point. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of want... I might want a little bit of this in here. And then a little bit here. I'm being a little bit silly because I could just like use a vector layer to apply these a lot easier, but I'm not being smart about it. Oh. Hold on. There it goes. Yay, it worked this time. Sweet. All right, we're gonna fade that. All right, what brushes do we want? Oh man, we got so many brushes now. Okay. I want to test out this one. And this one, okay, you can see here already, like automatically, this one will automatically make it like the design that we want. With like the dark color and the light color working together, which is really cool. So, I'm still debating on some of this design. I have a feeling I'm going to use the little bead stuff for something else. So I'm just going to delete it for now. We're going to focus on using these guys right here. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Ooh. Okay, I need to flip this. Also, remember to flip your canvases when you need to. Don't be too intimidated by canvas flipping. It will save you in the long run. Oh no, wait, hold on. I did a silly. Hold on. Let's do it this way then. Nope. We actually do need the multiply. Okay. Just so I can see what the flip flap I want to do. Yes, okay. I do love this a lot, because then I could just like, I can do this and then I can make these ruffles really, really work out. Like a lot more. Okay, cool. I'm very excited. Yes, I went over a little bit of vector layers, but not to the extent that I probably should have. I don't think I highlighted that. I think I mostly highlighted action commands, auto actions. But I can go over a little bit more detail here today about vector layers. Let me see. So I actually have a YouTube video that goes over a lot of vector line stuff, but you can use vector lines for a variety of things. Add that little stamp. So vector lines can be used for any resource that you're trying to do. So for instance, if you're trying to, like, for instance, what we're using, like this little thing for, with the lace and stuff like that, we could probably just go in. Oops. Well, that makes me a little sad. But let's see. Okay, so you can use stamps. You can use any brush really with vector lines. The only issue with vector lines is that you can't use it for filling in stuff. So we can use this brush to create the shape that we want. Let's see. So this is a vector layer that I'm working with. So I'm able to morph this and change the look of, or the line with the vector line. So this is one thing that you can use vector lines for, is for easier control over these stamp ones. I'm gonna skip that song. There we go. So let's delete those. This is actually what I should have been doing from the beginning, because this is going to be very meticulous. Switch to corner. Add control point. And how okay, so what I'm doing, you probably can't see it. Let me change it to this really quick. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm right-clicking, and a little menu will pop up when you click on it. This menu includes like control point, delete control point, switch to corner, and then split line. These things are only available with the vector layers, with the one with little cube on it. You can't really get these with a raster layer. A raster layer is what you typically use for your normal coloring as well as painting. Raster layers are better at mixing colors and painting like doing painting like things, while vector layers are much better for like inking and like more pinpoint accuracy when it comes to lines. So we're going to go in here and we're going to select all of these that we don't need and delete. This is a trick that I kind of like, that I mostly learned from graphic design school. When it comes to the lines and how the dots will work. Anything that is a little circle, but I'll explain it for Clip Studio purposes. The fewer points that you have, the easier it is to control and curve. Let's see, so we're going to delete those. And then you'll have your little circle dots, and then you'll have these little square dots. The square dots are basically sharp edges, like sharp sharp corners, and the circle ones are curved and arches. So we're gonna switch this to a corner. So we have like a sharper little corner here. We're going to add a point to this little part right here and just have a little bit more control over the curve here. Switch just one to corner. Make sure it's a nice point. Delete these points. And then, because we want to have a little bit more control over here, and then delete points. Delete points. And then I want an extra point just to make this look a little bit more organic. All right, cool. So that's one thing that you can use for vector lines. It's very, very cool to just like experiment with that kind of stuff. You can also, with vector lines, you can control the width and the width and weight of your lines as well. Yeah, no problem. There are quick ways to like simplify lines instead of going through each and every dot and deleting it. You'll find this little list within the subtools here. Keep in mind that Clip Studio's icons on the tool section, they change depending on what tool is already selected. So it might take you a little while to find this window with like all these subtools and stuff like that. Let me just increase that so you can see all of them a little bit more readily available. But you have simplify vector lines, which if you just like take this brush and go over it, it will start deleting lines. I just personally like a little bit more control, so I use the control point version instead. That's just me. But as I was saying before, you can control the width of your lines in vector mode a little bit more easier. You can do it like there's all these little options right here in the tool properties when you have correct with line width. You can set it as like a specific line width, like a fixed one, set it there, scale down, scale up. I typically go for thick and narrow as like my two little things. I just toggle mostly between those two. I don't use the other ones very often. So just as an example, I'm going to narrow just like the corner here. And we're going to narrow that one. For pattern brushes, it doesn't work as crazy, but I'm using it to basically have the dimensions a little bit more reasonable here and here. Okay. But if you're like going through, for instance, all of the hair and stuff, like the rest of this line art is actually vector lines. You can go in here and you're like, man, I really need like this these hair pieces to be a little bit thicker. I can go in here now and actually go click that and then just like tab. And just like it'll start thickening it up. I just want to thicken up parts of this. I like to thicken up a lot of the lines when it comes to like collision. So for instance, I always thicken up like the lines around like that are overlapping, just because it makes it easier to it gives the illusion of overlapping. So that's typically what I do. Okay, I think we got the design that we want there. Okay, I want to look through more of these lacy brushes really quick. Let's see, I want to do that. And then do that. We're gonna change up the music really quick. There we go, much better. And of course, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Like, I love doing this stuff. Nah, that's not gonna work there. I need a less detailed brush. Look at all these ruffles. We have so many ruffles now. I need to pick my ruffles wisely. Oops. Forgot. I need to drag and drop it in there. Ooh, I love the multi-layer ruffles. I'm not gonna lie. I think, oh man, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm like, you have to draw that, Ray. I'm like, but it looks so good. I think I might just do it on the bottom of the skirt. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna be weak and do it on the very bottom of the skirt. And then everything else is gonna be, whoops, I keep forgetting I need to drag and drop it. Okay. And then we're gonna do this, which is basically the same pattern here, but it's down here and it has the ruffles and it makes me super happy. Okay. I'm getting some serious dopamine. Oh, this gonna look so cool. Okay, cool. We just need to add, I think we need to add it here. Yes! Oh my god. We need a top. We need a top line. I think this is it. What do you mean more detail means more time? Man, my past self, holy shit, they did not understand that concept. I had one piece that I spent an extreme amount of time on. It was a painted piece, and I never did something like it ever again. As much as it looked really pretty, it was too much. It was a bit too much. Let me see. Do I want to? Ooh, actually, yeah. Let's just do that. That will work out very nicely. Okay, cool. I think we got all the details that I really, really want down. I'm just gonna look through some of these designs really quick, make sure. Oh, I need to make sure I don't become weak and just like add a 5 billion more designs. I like designs. They're very pretty design. I need to stop doing that. Whoops. Trixie. Sorry, my dog's doing stuff. Bork, bork. Bork, bork. Nope, that doesn't do anything, so I can just delete that one. Yes, please. Also, don't feel afraid about deleting brushes. If you're like, man, I will never use this brush, just delete it. You'll always be able to re-download it. The only tedious part is that you have to re-download it. So like, yeah, like if you're like, even if you're not sure, but you've never used the brush, don't feel afraid to just delete the brush. It's Yeah, I really like the extra ruffles, and it's gonna fucking kill me, but part of me's like, it's worth it. She's worth it. I'm like, fuck. Does Procreate have a vector line? No, I think they only have the auto thing. And that's like the other thing that I was talking about yesterday. I wish Clip Studio would just merge. Clip Studio and Procreate would just merge together because they both have like really great things that like if the tablet, if the iPad version of Clip Studio had some of the stuff that Procreate had, it would be like the top tier like program out there. Like it having like the autocorrect shapes and stuff like that. Like that alone is just like, oh, it's so good for that. And then its brush selection is also really good. But then like Clip Studio's vector lines and stuff like that is just like, oh man, if they could just merge, it would just be so good. Yeah, just completely obliterate Adobe. Just be like, I'm the captain now. Is there any other designs that I want to copy over? This is really pretty. This one's very pretty. I think I might just add that one, just because I feel like it. Ooh, okay. I like that. All right. I think this is the design. This is the finalized design that we're going to pick. I kind of want it underneath. I am clown. Yay! Okay, I am clown, hear me roar. Reason why I am clown. Can you guess the reason why I am, Clown? Right here. I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, let's see. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to take a screenshot. And I am going to just have it up on one of my other windows. And I am going to backspace the fuck out of this. Now, this isn't as big of an issue. Because, like, hands down, just like in general, just making sure that I got it all. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Just hands down, it's easy to delete those vector lines. It's not easy, however, to copy and paste them into other layers. That's like the one downside with these vector lines, is that they're very hard to like have them like put them in a different spot. That's like the one downside with these vector lines. But I know the style that I want now. And I'm just gonna recreate it. Which is really cool. Like I just go in and just recreate it. Okay, I want to add this line here. And then I need to grab this one. Oh wait, no, I can just do that. Because this is what vector lines are for. So you can even like edit individual lines that you add. I was like, wait, I'm gonna have to redraw it. It's like, no, because it's a vector line. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. Because it's a vector line. All right, delete. Now, just to be clear, you don't have to do what I'm doing, where I'm actually going to draw over it. You can just, like, if you're willing to just, like, be okay with, like, what it's going to look like when you put it on there, then that's up to you. Like, that's not a big rule, it's just what I do. I just like to, I like the control. I like the control over my artwork looking a very specific style. So just to make sure that that is absolutely clear for everyone watching the stream. Add. Okay, delete that one. Add. Delete. 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 control point. I'm debating if I should get rid of the third. Sorry, I got distracted by the phone. I don't know if I need the third ruffle lines. I'm just gonna delete it. Yeah, that looks good. That looks clean. I can just increase the size of this first layer. Oh, and that's another thing. You could just like up the whole width of the whole entire thing. I'm just going over like a lot of little tidbit things that just like are scattered. I need to make a better video, better YouTube video just explaining every single little cool trick that you can do with vector lines in a cohesive manner. But you can control the brush size here. You can control the shape, which is like, you can change the layer, or not layer, excuse me, you can change the brush that you're using for the whole entire layer. So for instance, if you're using like an inking pen and you were drawing and drawing and drawing, and then you realized that you're using the wrong inking pen midway through, you can just have the whole layer selected, click this button, and then pick the brush that you actually wanted. So like you can pick between all of these different options right here, and it will change all of them to that brush. Now that might be a problem if you were using pin pressure for some of the spots, because it doesn't quite, like, some of the brushes don't translate very well into other brushes when it comes to pin pressure. So just keep that part in mind. Just know that you'll probably have to do a little bit of extra finagling to get it exactly where you want it, but it's there as an option. Alrighty. Oh, and I just want to move this down. Yeah, and then this goes here, this goes there, that goes there. Yeah, okay, cool. Might need to, oops. No. No. Stop. I was selecting the wrong layer. Oh. Okay. Like high key tip that most people using Clip Studio, about like 85% of people using Clip Studio don't know that this this thing exists. This little tool up here, it's called the operation tool, right? It's the little arrow with the box. All right. You can use this one tool to find any stray pixel in your canvas. Any stray pixel. All you need to do is go to the operation tool, click select layer, and then anywhere you click on this it will go directly to the layer that pixel is on. So for example, I want to get to this back part of this the sketch, right? I click it, now I'm there. Okay, I want to get back to my ruffles. I click it, I'm there. It's such a helpful tool. And 85% of Clip Studio Paint users don't know it exists. That's why it's very important to just experiment with every single thing that you possibly can when you have free time and the brain capacity to remember it all. But it's very important to experiment with programs, especially new programs, because you never know what new trick is out there. Hopefully that's helped at least one of y'all, either watching the video or watching the stream as we speak. Yep, it is such a helpful tool. I see so many people struggle, like when I start venturing around Twitch for just other artists to just follow, because I like just watching other artists in general. When I'm just chilling, I like to lurk. And I'm seeing them struggle finding this one layer. I'm like, no, it's like, stop. It's so easy, I promise. Just click the button. just find the button. And I'm like, I try so hard not to backseat, because some people just don't want to absorb this knowledge, but it's there, and I just want to help. I think I like the ruffles doing that. Okay, hold on. Switch to... Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna add another detail, guys. Switch to corner. Switch to corner. Yeah, I like that. Add control point, switch to corner. Whoops. Okay, switch this back. Switch, nope. Hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. Oh gosh darn it. Yeah, I like that design. That's such a nice design. It just adds just that little bit more of dynamic. Okay, delete this corner. Delete that. Switch to corner. Switch to corner. Put that in the middle. Switch to corner. 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 Delete. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, I think we got the ruffles that we want. Is there anything else that I want? I don't think so. Oh wait, I forgot to put the ruffles here. Let me see. Running out. Oh. You played yourself. Hmm. I think I might just make that a ribbon. Love from someone else. Okay. I think that's what I want. Okay. All right. Okay. And another thing you can do with vector lines, you can change the color. There we go. Okay, cool. She looks so pretty. Okay. We got all the details that we want. We even got the ruffles here. I think I might add just like one more set of ruffles just around here. Unless, is there a dual version of this? Ooh, it looks like there is. Hold on. I need to see that. Close enough. And then we can add a ribbon. Another ribbon. Another ribbon. I want to do this. Actually, just erase that. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just erase that. And then slap that in there. I need it to be the same size as the other ones. Yep. Okay, cool. I might actually make that thinner. Whoops. Let's see. Let's go with 65. Yeah, 65 seems to do it. What size is this? 51. Let's go to 65. Okay. And then do that here. And we can't really see it here, so. Yeah, we'll have to play around with that a little bit more. I think I'll do this instead. Nah, it needs to be the other one. Okay. Now, this might seem very tedious to many of you, which it definitely is, but if I'm gonna do ruffles, I'm gonna do ruffles, damn it. Okay. And then those gems go there. And then we grab this one. Excuse me. Yeah, that works. That will work very, very nicely. Okay, cool. Alrighty. I need those. Yeah, okay. Make a copy. Oh, another thing about vector lines that I keep forgetting about. Whenever you warp your vector lines, it does not destroy or pixelate your lines. So you can morph them as much as you want, and it does not harm the overall. It keeps it at the same ink width that you had it at, and it doesn't unless you change it to actually change when you change the size of your width and stuff like that. But it doesn't destroy the thing either. So that's another cool thing about vector. I need to do that. Okay. And so that's how I'm able to just get all these coins down here, easy peasy, and just move them around. Work smarter, not harder, is the gist of everything. Yeah, that's another thing that I see a lot of. Like, honestly, either like really salty, jaded artists or very, very new to the industry artists make that claim of like making fun of like using the tools available to you. If you go industry standard and all that stuff, industries use references, industries rely heavily on faster production, not solely original production, if that makes sense. Like it has to still be original because of copyright stuff, but what I mean is that like they try not to remake the wheel. They use all the wheels. So don't try to remake a wheel unless you want like little brownie points for it. And being like, hey, I can remake the wheel, but you really like if you want to just like make the most out of your artwork as fast as you can. And then you have Street Fighter using Adobe stock photos. Yeah. And you have animation studios using stock photos, which is fine if it's like part of the skit. You know, if it's part of a skit to use stock photos, then go for it. And if you're using stock photos because it's part of the medium, then go for it. I think Gumball kind of does that just a little bit, which is like they use it to their advantage. It's part of their style. But like there's other things that are like that's not part of their style. They weren't originally trying to do that. They're just, and they didn't try to hide it. That's the biggest thing. It's like you use your stock imagery to your advantage so you don't have to draw it without losing your brain. You draw over it, you make it your own style, and then you're good. Or at least try your best to hide the watermark, fellas. Please. At least hide the watermark. I beg of you. Or rushed. Like, I don't think it all boils down to laziness sometimes. Sometimes industries just are assholes and rush the production line without paying their artists. So like basically they're getting what they're paid for, what they're paying for. So I don't think it's all the artists. I think it's also the industry that's starting to get slapped by artists that just don't give a fuck anymore and are not working as hard if they're not being paid for it. So yeah, it's like I'm gonna just boil it down or be like optimistic and say artists are just getting tired of shit and they're just doing what they're paid for, and if they're paid for stock imagery, then they're paid for stock imagery. I'm gonna move these around just a little bit more. So yeah, like when it comes to just drawing from original stuff, like for instance, these coins are all supposed to be the same anyway. I don't mind copying and pasting these. Like orb, I'm using a ruler for that. What else? Oh, like anything that's just industry standard, as in like it's like a certain product. Like if it's like a vehicle or a piece of equipment that will always be consistent, or a gun, like I'm gonna trace the fuck out of that shit. I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna trace it, because I shouldn't have to redraw again. Like, don't reinvent the wheel. Just trace the wheel. Unless the wheel is clearly in a different, very unique style, then don't trace the wheel. But 3D models are definitely a godsend. Could I make a maybe request human by Rag and Bone Man? Oh, let me see if I can find it really quick. Human. Oh, Rag and Bone. Add to queue. Okay, doesn't have any explicit stuff in there. I'm also going to change up my music again, because brain need to go vroom. All right. Hopefully I picked the right one. Oh, hold on. I realize there's a ad. We will add this to queue, and I will start off my music somewhere else. Let's go to liked. Let's go to okay. Yay! So I added it. I have it in the queue. I just didn't want to. I just saw that an advertisement was going off, so I'm playing a song just to make sure that the advertisement is shoo gone. And it will be playing next. But once you turn the hay, oh, the misery. Okay, I think we're ready to start on the dress. Enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Absolutely. Actually, I think that's supposed to be thin. Oh, hi. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your stay here at the stream. Oh, no. Don't play slow music. There isn't much more to say about it. Well, well, look who's inside again. When I for a reason to hide again. Absolutely love Inside. Still probably one of my favorites from 2020. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, am I missing something? I was. Okay, we're good. Okay. Yeah. I think we can just go ahead and do that. And just have this available right here. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I also listened to it nonstop when that whole like Spotify review thingy mabobber came out. Like Inside was like my top album that I listened to on repeat. I was like, oh man, that can't be any hinting at anything, can it? Uh-huh. Surprise, surprise, I had depression. During 2020 and 2021. It helped me out. Yeah, it also helped me a lot. I actually realized that I legit had like depression. I was like, oh, I'm overworking myself because I'm trying to distract myself from the pain that I'm feeling. Okay, I need to fix this. Not to get super real all of a sudden, but that's legit what happened during 2020 and 2021. Especially 2021, I was working very hard to fix my mental health during 2021, which is why I wasn't as stream active during 2021 and now the new year happened and I'm like, okay, I achieved, and not achieved per se, but I definitely feel better. I've worked towards feeling better and I am seeing results, positive results. So I was like, yep, I can start streaming again. So yeah, I was like, I'm not okay. I laugh about it, but it's like that awkward, like, it's like, this is real kind of laugh. Kind of the same as how Bo captured the feeling of not being okay with like, get this feeling in my body. Yeah. I'm happy that Bo made the whole thing entirely like legit Like, if he didn't make that, I don't know. It would probably be like another few years before I realized that I wasn't okay. Instead of it just being like hit me in the face like a ton of bricks of like not being okay. I'm like, oh. Yeah, the alternative is extreme burnout and still having depression. Like, it would just be a double whammy at that point. I actually did turn 30 during the when the Bo Burnham, the year that the Bo Burnham thing released. I did turn 30. So, oh no, like I'm okay with talking about it. Like, I'm not getting sad over it, but if you guys are getting sad, please let me know and I will hop topics. I'm just laughing about it, like in an ironic sense of like, man, I needed someone with depression to tell me I had depression. I actually really love the music, so I might actually throw in some Bo Burnham songs. Yeah, I turned 30 during that year, so I was just like, wow, hi there. Oh man, I do love his songs so much. Are there any requests for specific Bo Burnham songs? From Inside specifically. Yeah, I'll be wait. Math. I think I'll be turning 31 this year. Time is a bizarre thing. Yes, I'll be turning 31. Pretty sure. Pretty sure? Question mark? Question mark? I kind of spaced out during 2020 and 2021. Time is soup. Yeah, time is soup. White woman. Okay. Is that a request for white woman, or no? Just asking before I put it up on the queue list. Oh yes, please. Okay. Add to queue. Add to queue. Did I already add this to queue? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Okay. I know I spent most of today goofing off with like the ruffles and stuff, but I really wanted to make sure it looked good. No. And so today I'm gonna try just getting up, sitting down, going back to work. I'm sitting down, writing jokes, singing silly songs. But look, I made you some content. an avocado. A poem written in the sand. There's falling snow on the ground, a golden retriever in a flower crown. A white woman's Instagram. White woman. Some random quote from Lord of the Rings and correctly attributed to Martin Luther King. Is this heaven? Yeah. It's such a good just like deep dive into, it's just a time capsule. Also, thank you. A white woman's Instagram. Also, yes, lace. Now I'm turning 30. Now I'm turning 30. No. My granddad fought in Vietnam when I was 27. I built a birdhouse with my mom. How am I 30? In retrospect, a bit too much. Now all these fucking Zoomers are telling me that I'm out of touch. I turning 30. What the fuck is going on? It's like everything happened all at once. What the fuck is going on? People rising in the war, the drought. The more I look, the more I see nothing to joke about. Yeah, no problem. I hope you have a good evening. We're going to be stopping the stream soon, in about a few minutes anyway, so I hope you enjoy, and if you need any recaps, the VOD will be available on YouTube. The world needs direction. The other stuff. A literal difference metaphorically. I don't want to do that. But I do it for free. Wake up in a house that's full of smoke. Don't panic. Call me up and tell you a joke. Don't panic. Oh shit. Should I be joking in a time like this? is. And I want to help to leave this world better than I found it. I know what I gotta do. Making a literal difference metaphorically. Okay. We got a good chunk of the lace done already. Basically what I'm doing is that I'm outlining the base outline of the lace, and then I'm going to be using the actual like lace imprint that I have, and then just filling in the blanks of like any spots that I'm missing. So it still has the line art that I need, but it still has all the detail that's inside the lace. Times are changing and I'm getting old. Are you gonna hold me accountable? Is anybody gonna hold me accountable? I'm problematic. Wait, is that the thing that I want? No, it's not. Okay. I need to hide this for now. Ba-da-da-da-da. That is the must address of lyrics from the previous verse. Or that I'd live to regret it. Problematic. I've been totally awful. My closet gets chock full of stuff that is vaguely shitty. I've been totally awful. And I'm really fucking sorry. I forgot to turn on time lapse. Like a clown. But it is time to say goodbye. I'd like to thank you all for coming to today's stream. If you have been enjoying and just lurking and haven't hit the follow button, I highly recommend it. If you want to check out anything, or if you want to catch up on any VODs, feel free to follow any of my socials if you want to catch me next time. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a fabtabulous rest of the day, morning, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. I have been your host, Ray, and I hope to catch you next time. I might not be streaming tomorrow. There's a lot on my plate tomorrow, but following my Twitter will give you the most recent updates on when I will be streaming, as well as my commissions. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you next time. Remember to stay safe and stay awesome. Bye-bye.